And I think we can say that we're very, hi Scott, I think we're very close. Do you have something to say about that, Scott?
Very close. 1 yard line.
1 yard line. That is Scott, the Treasury Secretary. We are very close to having a deal that will settle this war and get our money back. And we're talking about mineral rights and things of that nature. We're talking about trade deals, the economy. Because, as Donald Trump also said yesterday, I'm a deal maker. I do deals. And this is, nobody, when I came into office, had picked up the phone and called Vladimir Putin. Why? Well, you and I have talked about this a lot. They wanted the war to happen. They don't care if people die because they make a crap ton of money off of war. Go back and watch Dwight Eisenhower when he was leaving the White House, and he told us we were going to be in this position. But these guys who make bombs and bullets, once they decide that they can make a crap ton of bombs and bullets and money off those bombs and bullets from us, that they're going to keep us in perpetual war. We had peace for the 4 years that Trump was 45. We had peace. And they couldn't stand it. So the minute he was out of office, immediately another war started that they started. I can point to you the day that Kamala went over there and gave that speech about Poland and about Ukraine going into the EU. And that's when Vlad rolled in. He said, nope, not going to happen on my watch. That's what happened. So and Vlad's not a good guy for that. I'm not taking his side. They're both crap artists. They're both horrible people. Yeah, Jimmy, go ahead.
So Biden's ineptitude and corruptness is actually going to make us money because once this mineral deal is struck, we're going to surpass $350 billion.
Oh,
easy.
Yes, you're right. James Comer said this yesterday on Marlowe's show over on Breitbart.com. Comer said, look, the Biden crime family was raking in millions upon millions of dollars while they were saying that Donald Trump was an instrument of Russia. Who were they getting the millions from? Russia, the Biden crime family, Russia, China, and Ukraine. You want to tell me that Joe Biden wanted peace in Ukraine? Not when his kid is getting on your airplane with your avgas and going and putting money in his pocket. That's why he was handing out the pardons like candy at a circus. Left and right. Here's another pot. Here's another pot. He was covering them because they were breaking the law and stealing your money and keeping us in a perpetual state of war. And Donald Trump's not going to have it. He's not going to have it. He's shutting it down once again, and he's going to recoup our money. That's what you call putting America first. 210-599-5555. It's Tuesday, February 25th. Morning fog around today and tomorrow, and sun later both afternoons with highs in the mid-70s both days. 46 degrees right now at KTSA.
Good morning. Still have a closure on the northeast side. This report sponsored by Blindster.com. On Henderson Pass, southbound, northbound, Thousand Oaks to Brook Hollow closed with a major accident. 35 northbound Judson up to Tupperwine. That's road work with 2 left lanes blocked. So that's causing about a 40-minute delay slow from 410. Looks like they just cleared that accident on Henderson Pass. So that's good news. Looking for affordable blinds, shades, or shutters for your home? Don't hire an expensive pro. Check out Blindster.com, where they offer custom-made window coverage at guaranteed low prices with a team of pros ready to help you every step of the way. Blindster.com. And Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, time saver time.
The San Antonio Gunslingers present the 7th annual Trey Ware Drive to End Hunger, benefiting San Antonio Food Bank. Will you join us in the San Antonio Food Bank to fight hunger and feed hope all over South Texas? They feed more than 100,000 fellow citizens each week right here in San Antonio. Can you help us fight hunger and feed hope? Just go to KTSA.com. That's KTSA.com. You can give now online, and all of our sponsors are drop-off locations. Special thanks to Stevens Roofing, the Institute for Functional Sparky, SA Metro Health, Too Good to Be Through, and Guillermo's Downtown.
Trey Ware for the finest exterior product you can put on your home today. It's called Rhino Shield at TexasRhinoShield.com. Get a free quote and ask about how you can save up to $1,200. Right now, you can save $1,200 at TexasRhinoShield.com.
It seems harder every day to find people and things that you can depend on. This is Randy Carroll. If you're looking for dependable service for your heating and air conditioning, plumbing, or home electrical issues, look no further than John Wayne Service Company. Don Rackler, John Wayne's owner, knows that you expect dependability, and that's what he demands of his team. John Wayne Service Company guarantees that the certified technicians they send to your home are dependable. The equipment that John Wayne installs is guaranteed dependable. I've had John Wayne Service Company in my home for all three of their services, new AC and heating units, plumbing issues, and electrical work, and they have proven dependable every single time. For service you can depend on, call or text John Wayne at 210-293-6700. That's 210-293-6700, or go to johnwayne.com. John Wayne Service Company, your local home experts.
This is Don Morgan here today with Scott Barr from Southwest Exteriors. Scott, how will you define exteriors?
Exteriors are windows, siding, doors, and more.
Well, with so many choices, what if I don't know what I'm looking for?
Most people don't. So we built an extensive online library of articles and advice to almost any question you may have.
You can find that library at southwestexteriors.com.
But it's okay if you don't have time to research, because our team has already done it for places in the world and more, just right for you, not just for us.
What about warranties?
Our Best Buy Southwest warranty is a true lifetime warranty. We extend the manufacturer's warranty on anything we install for as long as you live in your home.
So parts, labor, everything? Where do we start?
Just schedule a complimentary, commitment-free consultation at southwestexteriors.com.
And let Scott and his crew give you
the look you love coming home to.
The healthiest patients in San Antonio are at the Institute for Functional Health. I'm Dr. Torres, and we help folks get off medications, feel better, look better, and become undeniably healthy. You've struggled with the same health concerns for a long time. It's frustrating, depressing, and nothing has worked. The good news is, at the Institute for Functional Health, we know everyone is unique, and medicine is never a one-size-fits-all solution. That's why we order specific labs to uncover the root cause of your symptoms. Give us all the answers, and we develop a doctor-supervised game plan that is specifically designed. Over the last year, thousands of individuals look and feel years younger. At the Institute for Functional Health are proud to say we have the healthiest patients in San Antonio, and we will help you become part of that club. See for yourself at iffhealth.com. At 468-1891. 468-1891. I'm Dr. Torres. 468-1891.
I'm Shane Rat with the Patriot Trees. They come from 3 generations of treescapers, and I guarantee fair pricing for all involved. Give us a call for your free tree consultation at 210-556-8747. That's 556-8747.
Hey, we're here. Watching the film in San Antonio.
To the republic, for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Who's that spot? That's got residence information. We're updates minutes away.
Good morning, guys. We're just driving to work.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Whoever's watching, good morning, good morning, good morning.
What's going on?
I get sick of hearing that these politicians get on there and start blaming Russia for this war. The blame is in the United States.
Trying to make it through all this traffic.
If you go back, I've done the research. You go back and look at all the agreements that we broke with Russia. We agreed with Russia. We never were supposed to expand NATO. We never were supposed to have NATO try to come up and we were supposed to. We should be making peace with Russia, as Trump is trying to do. But instead, we've had administration after administration. Got the CIA, the State Department, along with all the crazies over in all the warmongers in Congress and the warmongers over in NATO, getting supported by our dollars to make war, thinking that they could be able to overthrow Russia. I'm just so sick of this hearing blaming Putin for this. Putin's not to blame. Putin's protecting the Russian country of Russia.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And yes, remember when Joe Biden said we have to have regime change, he cannot survive this. The reason for that is Joe Biden's people, his masters, he's a slave to these masters. His masters want the resources that are in Russia, and they have been trying to remove. Now, that doesn't mean Putin's a good guy. He's a brutal guy. He's been a killer. All of those things are facts and provable about Putin. But what is happening right now was brought upon him and served up on his doorstep. And clearly, when Kamala gave that speech, it was written out for her, because she can't rub two nickels together to come up with a single thought. It was written out for her specifically to entice him to do what he felt like he needed to do. And this guy, Donald Trump, says, enough dying. I don't want any more guys to die. And my point, Mark, is that if this was normal media, they would be praising him as the peace president. If he were a Democrat, if this was Barack Hussein that's doing all this to bring peace, they would be praising him. But instead it's Donald Trump, so they're railing against him.
Thanks for being the media.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you have a good day today.
Thank you, Mark. You too, man. Thanks for the call.
Good day, good evening.
KTSA with Trey. Good morning, Jason. What's up?
Wherever you're watching
Good
from.
morning, Trey. Hey, Trey, you're spot on. The military-industrial complex,
Heading to work.
they can only make money when they're
Ready for the day. Listen to some talk radio.
So look, everybody used to say the Republicans were hard. Quite the contrary. All right. Although they do have their fingers in the pie too.
Sure.
They're going to financially benefit from this. There's one problem nobody's pushing hard. Where's the EU? The European Union ought to wrap around their own. Look, I've spent time in Europe. I've spent time in a lot of countries. The EU should have been all over this. They sit there on their hands, and now the U.S. has to own it. Where's the EU on? Oh, they're AWOL now.
Yes, sir, they are.
This is an EU issue. All right. At the end of the day, and Trump is right. Let's get some natural resources out of the deal. Plus, we become stakeholders. All right. But the bottom line is, this is an EU thing. They sat and watched this. You're right, the U.S. enticed this, quite frankly. And now that it happened, all right, they let it roll for a long time because a lot of people made a lot of money off it.
That's right. Well, I'll tell you something else, Jason. Thank you for the call. I'm starting to lose yourself, but thank you, man. I appreciate that. The other thing they're so scared of is Tulsi Gabbard, because if you've listened to her at all, talk about the chemical warfare plants that we have in Ukraine.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
It really will. It's the stuff that we have been doing and the biological warfare plants that are in Ukraine that are ours, that we're behind, CIA and others. Tulsi Gabbard's been talking about this for a long time. That's why they tried to block her as hard as they could. Let me say one other thing about the media, okay? I put up, and this is why X is so great, I put on my X account, @TreyWare Show, this video of Elon Musk leaving the CPAC stage the other day. Now, the media took an edited version of this, and he's walking off the stage.
All right, guys. Just got here to work, so y'all have a good day.
Elon goes down the steps, and they're saying Elon's
driving the big trucks.
He left his son on the stage.
You have a good day. Have a blessed day. Be safe.
The entire video.